Hello and welcome to Theatre Reviews with Paul Seville. I'm here at the Theatre Royal Haymarket to see Noises Off. I've now seen Noises Off more times than any other theatre show, even King Lear and Les Miserables. It's the funniest play I've ever seen, and since laughter is the best medicine, and I don't like to miss the opportunity to improve my health, I've just been to see it again. And if the latest version, currently at the Theatre Royal Haymarket and due to tour in 2024 with a new cast, isn't the absolute best I've seen, it still satisfies that deep-seated need to roll in the aisles. So what is it that's so exceptional about Michael Frayn's play? And why does this production deserve 4 stars rather than 5? Keep watching and I'll tell you. But first, please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you. This is actually the second time I've reviewed Noises Off on this channel, and if you watch my review of Jeremy Herron's production with Mia Asile and Daniel Rigby, you might think, like the cast, that it's better than this one. I was so impressed by my younger self's critique of this farce that I'm thinking of subscribing. Anyway, I doubt I'll be giving as insightful and articulate an analysis as he did back in 2019, so I won't be upset if you click on the link above and watch the old review instead of this one. But if you do stick with me, I'll have another stab at telling you why it's my favourite farce. That's after I talk about the latest cast, that is. Now look, farce is the hardest theatrical art form. As an actor, you need perfect comic timing and high-speed precision, which the current cast have. The bigger issue, and this is ironic in the light of what I said earlier about speed, is that the production didn't pause enough for us to take in the developing situations. Now, I don't know if this was a deliberate direction by Lindsay Posner. It's certainly a fast production. I should say that the star names in the current West End production won't be taking part in the tour. Felicity Kendall was very good at showing us the confusion she was feeling as the appropriately named Dottie. For example, while she and we contemplated the location of plates of sardines. James Fleet of Vicar of Dibley and Four Weddings fame was first rate as the hard of hearing actor, always on the lookout for alcohol. I particularly liked the way he was acting his part as a burglar and first adopted a Shakespearean voice and then numerous other accents. Matthew Horne, best known as the male half of Gavin and Stacey, is undoubtedly a draw, and I don't for a moment question his acting ability, and he conveyed moments of anger effectively. But I wasn't sure he was right for a part of someone who has to show his emotions so visibly, yet, when devoid of a script, is so inarticulate. Of course, the last time I saw Noises Off, a manic Daniel Rigby took the part of the hapless young or youngish lead. Mr. Rigby is probably the best actor currently on stage for combining mental and physical imbalance. Unlike Matthew Horne, who falls down the stairs in stages, Mr. Rigby tumbled all the way from the top to the bottom. And he's currently getting rave reviews for his role in the National Theatre production of The Witches. Tamzin Outhwaite was indisposed when I saw the show, but I can't imagine her performing any better than her understudy, Fiona Tong, who plays the experienced trooper who becomes louder and louder as she tries to keep the peace. The cast is completed by Alexander Hanson as the exasperated, sarcastic director, Jonathan Coy as the muddled method actor, Sasha Frost as the young woman who keeps losing her contact lens and doggedly says her lines even when they no longer make sense. The bag is gone, even when it's still there. Pepter Lunkuse, the inexperienced stage manager who can barely cope, and Oscar Batterham. I loved the latter's performance as the exhausted ASM, especially his increasingly frantic effort to buy flowers. And of course ending up with a cactus that someone inevitably was going to sit on. So, another bash at summarising the plot. Act 1 shows us the final rehearsal for a farce called Nothing On. This is a spoof of an old-fashioned British bedroom farce that they used to do back in the, 50s, 60s. A man with his trousers down, a woman in her underwear, lots of doors, 8 in all, lots of plates of sardines, lots of potential for things to go wrong. And we know they will, because the actors all have personal problems that are affecting their performances. There are affairs. There's someone who can't remember her lines or actions. A nervous method actor with a phobia of violence. A neurotic lead who isn't up to the job of leading. an overwhelmed acting stage manager, a deaf alcoholic, and much more. Because I remember the physical comedy so well, I actually found on this occasion that it was the verbal humour, particularly in the first act, that I appreciated the most. The physical comedy, an essential ingredient of the farce, moves up a notch in the second act, giving us the funniest moments in the play. And now that we know what's happening or supposed to be happening on stage, we find ourselves backstage, a little way into the tour. An added complication is that the actors are supposed to be quiet backstage during the performance, so they're obliged to mime. Jealousy plays a key part in the plot as one actor tries to kill or at least injure another with an axe, all the while keeping silent. For the third act, we're again looking at the action on stage, but aware in this multi-layered play of what should be happening and why it isn't, and what may be going on behind the scenes. Everything falls into place, or to be more precise, falls over. The joy of seeing this original play that goes wrong, in the great tradition that started probably with Midsummer Night's Dream, is that theatre is, as I think John Gielgud said, a roller coaster. Once it starts, you can't stop, whatever happens. So actors sabotage and improvise, all the while desperately trying to keep the show on track. I think the appeal of this, and all the best farces, is the gap between what should be and what is. The constant challenge we all face in squaring the two. In the end, perfectly organised chaos reigns. And I give this latest production of Noises Off 4 stars. I hope you enjoyed this review, or at least found it useful, and if you did, please comment, like, and best of all, subscribe to this channel, and then you'll be the first to know about my future reviews. And if you want to read my reviews, then visit Theatre.Reviews, and you can follow me on Threads, Mastodon, X, Instagram and Facebook. Thank you for watching.